on YouTube? Landon Huffman here, back with another video. We are out here at Hickory Motor Speedway. It is week 13. It's actually week 14, but they ran one out. First week of the playoffs. We won your regular season. And so now we're heading into Twin 40s tonight with the late model. Got the boys ready to rock and roll in here. So yeah, they've been giving me shit all morning. So I'm gonna take you guys with us. It's gonna be a good day. So hopefully 2 good runs tonight in the old 7.5 for Jason Smith Racing, and we'll just see where we end up. I'm gonna take you guys with us. Hang on tight.
Because that's what you said.
I said when you
Hey, God bless. Oh God, I got a good idea.
What?
You know how people run advertisements and call it deals for days?
So here's a surprise. Jason's got our limited car up here. He's gonna run limited, and we've got a backup for in case we need it for Frankie if something happens in the first win. So we do have a backup, and we're running a little double duty with the car owner hopping in and running a limited race here. Getting ready for driver's meeting. Morning practice almost over.
Hey.
He has arrived.
I have.
How was North Wilkesboro?
It was a great time, dude.
Did we drink a lot of alcohol?
A little bit.
Just a slight amount.
Yeah.
That hat is a little worse for wear, but
It's very dirty.
yes,
Very,
and sweaty.
very dirty.
Time for a new one. Actually, I believe I've gotten you a couple Huffman Racing ones, and they
But
just
they
keep
don't fit.
disappearing.
Well, they don't fit. I have
that
another
one
hat in
fits.
my truck. What?
Okay. All right, well, 12 late models, I believe, and 7 or 8 limiteds. I think 8 limiteds. So we're going up here to the drivers' meeting, see what they have to say. Same shit every week. And yeah, I also have, I think I have to put a banner on our spoiler, a playoff banner or something of that nature. Yeah. To the drivers meeting here, we're going to get ready for first practice. Got 2 15-minute practice sessions, and then roll into qualifying about 5 o'clock. So I'll get as much footage as I can here from practice, but it'll probably be short and sweet until we get into qualifying and the features. So thanks again for you guys being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. It helps us out. It's free. We've been growing this thing, and so we'll see what happens. See if we can pick us up 2 dubs tonight. So we were P3 in first practice. Travis dropped the ball as a recorder. Said he had to go get allergy medicine, and the pollen's not even bad. It's August. And so he did not record anything. So you guys do not get to see a practice clip. However, we were pretty good. So we're just putting it on stands, gonna cool it down and get ready for qualifying. Hopefully Travis will get
So
qualifying
here's the thing.
footage.
I thought it was in my bag in my truck, but I have 2 bags in the bag in Georgia. So I had to go to Seeds to get some clarity. It's more sinus than allergy.
A little thirsty. I put that little corn liquor in and make it run nice and smooth.
It's me.
What are you doing, RJ?
Torquing our rusty lug nuts.
We have a bunch of new ones in a box.
I know, we need to put the new ones on there.
What you on it for, man? You ain't done that.
It's the owner driver today. How we feeling?
Good. We'll see.
First time Jason raced all year.
About 3 years.
God,
Probably, yeah.
that's what happens. I get in his own shit and hog it. He don't even get to go have no fun.
That's right.
Tonight we will though.
Yeah, we're gonna go have some fun.
Yes, sir. Getting ready to qualify here. Ended up P5. I was a little tight, entry to 1, my first lap. I think that's your money lap. So missed it just a little bit. A half tenth would have put us like second. So I'm not too worried about it. We'll race good. About to get Frankie rolled out here for the first twin 40 and see what happens.
Green flag is out and we are off and running. Round 1 of the playoff. Charlie Watson leads him down into turn number 1 with Connor Zillage to his outside.
Connor Zillage fighting hard on the outside as they go down the back straightaway, with Watson getting an early advantage by about defenders that go into turns 3 and 4. They'll exit just the way they came out, 2 by 2 as they cross the stripe.
Now these drivers not in the playoffs, man. They're out here running for pride, running for wins. They don't care who's in the playoff picture right now. They want to take home a Hickory Motor Speedway trophy. And Connor Zillage on the outside giving Charlie Watson all he's got. Right now as Annabeth Barnes-Crum has her hands full with the number 1 of Brent Cruz because they go down into 1.
Brent Cruz down.
Big touch there from the 57 of Zillage right up the tailpipe of Charlie Watson. Everybody gathers it back up. There's single file, and look at Landon Huffman on the bottom of that 75 trying to come to the front.
Landon Huffman now able to pass the 1 of Brent Cruz as they exit turn 4. Now sets his sights on Annabeth Barnes-Crum.
Was broken in the car, and they were down there trying to weld it back up, and he gets into Meggs, and Meggs goes around. Meggs hard into the wall. Green flag goes back in the air. Annabeth Barnes-Crum with a not so good start there. Little trouble getting up to speed. Look at Landon Huffman on the outside. He's going to power around her, take that 3rd spot, going down into 3.
Landon Huffman trying to pull the power move on the high side as he tries desperately to clear Annabeth Barnes-Crum. Will do it looks like, coming down the front straightaway, but she fights back hard on the inside as they're still 2 by 2. Huffman now able to clear out of turn number 2.
Down into turn number 3. Huffman now clearly ahead of Annabeth Barnes-Crum. About 2 car lengths separate him from the 2nd place car of Connor Zillage.
Watson shuts the door as they go back down into 1.
Here comes Zillage to the inside. He's got a run on him out of turn 2 this time. He is there. Watson's got to give him room. Watson comes down the track into Zillage. Zillage had position. Watson doing all he can to keep that lead. Now he's got to be careful. Points leader Landon Huffman now looking to piggyback on the back of Zillage off of 2.
Landon Huffman looks down to the inside, not able to do anything, as now Charlie Watson tries the crossover. Moves Zillage out of the way. Cars side by side as they come out of 4.
Watson into the back of Zillage. Zillage racing him hard though. Meanwhile, right behind them, you got the number 1 looking to the inside of Annabeth Barnes-Crum. That will dissipate. Right now, the battle is still for the lead. And then you got Landon Huffman right there in 3rd, side by side to the stripe.
Side by side, they'll also go into turn number 1. Landon Huffman in the catbird seat is the number 9. He slows way up. Huffman now looking to the inside, trying to take over 2nd.
Huffman looks to the inside of Watson. Watson slides up the racetrack. It's going to be side by side out of turn number 4. Landon Huffman from Claremont looking to the inside. Now he'll fall back, and we got a 5-car battle for the lead, all to 2.
Yep, you could take all the first 5 cars and put them under a blanket. As now Huffman looks to the inside again of Watson, tries to give him a little tap as they go into 3. They'll be side by side as they come out of turn 4.
Connor Zillage now with the lead halfway on the board. 20 laps in, 20 laps to go. That's what Zillage wants to see in his rearview mirror. Watson and Huffman battling it out side by side.
I'm still on the damn radio. Go up in the damn stand.
P3 from P5 in the first race. Probably could have raced Charlie. We had a good hard battle, but I didn't want to rough him up, you know, for second, especially having to race him the rest of the year in the championship. I didn't want to be like that, but we're making a few changes, and then the Invert is 8, so we'll roll off 6th in the second feature, but I got to go spot for Jason now. So after that, then we'll get the old 7.5 rolled out here and go again.
We're back racing underway at Hickory Motor Speedway. Again, Rambo Cheney getting hammered on that restart.
Yeah, his car definitely got something wrong. Not able to get up to speed as quick as the rest of
Here
the
comes
field.
Brent Cruz to the lead. Brent Cruz driving it in there hard. Goes to the point and a turn number 4.
Trying to bring points leader Landon Huffman with him. He's to the inside of the 10 of Regina Servant. Servant up the racetrack out of turn number 2. That's going to stack everybody up behind him. Skylar Cheney thought about making it 3 wide down into 3. Everybody gathers it back up. They're side by side for third. Give Landon Huffman second. Put the pressure on Brent Cruz for the lead. He draws right up on the back bumper. It is 8 laps to go as he is right on the back bumper of Brent Cruz down into turn 1 and 2.
Yeah, Landon Huffman definitely knows the hourglass is starting to empty itself. Is now at 8 laps. It'll be 7 laps to go as they come across the stripe this time. Pulls right up on the back of Cruz as they exit turn 4.
A pair of second places would be a good points night for Landon Huffman tonight, but that's not what he came here for. He came here to win a race, and he's going to do everything he can to get around that Leaf Hawk Racing Toyota. She gathers everything back up, makes another run, puts the bumper to Zilich again down at 3 and 4, tries to move him up the racetrack. Meanwhile, the battle for the lead down in turn 1. Landon Huffman to the bottom. Brent Cruz tried to slam the door, but Huffman was there. Cruz has got to give him room there side by side, dead even in turn 3.
Huffman did not be denied on the inside of Cruz as a beaten bang coming out of turn 4 to the stripe. 3 laps to go to settle it tonight at Hickory Motor Speedway.
Huffman right down to the bottom. Cruz trying to slide across the front end again. Up the track goes Zilich for third. Here comes Isabella Robusto. She put the moves on the 57. Now Landon Huffman in the 75. 2 to go as they get down to turn number 1, trying to draw in to Brent Cruz.
2 laps to go as he got enough time, or as he went ahead and used up his tires as the Claremont kid makes another run at him coming into turn 3 and 4. He'll get to the back bumper. White flag being displayed as they go back down into 1.
Brent Cruz all the way to the bottom. Right in his tire tracks is Landon Huffman. About a car length gap as they hit the back straightaway. Cruz will lead them down into turn number 3 for the final time. Here comes Landon Huffman all the way down to the bottom, but he's not going to have enough time. Brent Cruz is going to take home the checker.
All right, well, that was a badass race. Came from 6th to 2nd. Terrible start, not on my part, but people up front. We were able to fight our way back and put on one hell of a show there for the win. But in my opinion, that's how it should be, racing for the win. You know, a little bit of rubbing and banging, but nobody shits tore up, and put on a good show for the fans, and everybody's happy afterwards. So, well, I could be happier if I was in victory lane, but I can't complain. Thank you guys for watching, as always. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're growing this thing, and we're on our way to 15K. So thank you guys for all the support. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.